Nay mình sẽ sửa recording unit 31 nha mọi người. Rồi bạn đầu tiên.
Disadvantages when you're getting married. Firstly, you cannot be free when you live alone. When you live, firstly, you cannot be free when you live alone. You can be free when you live alone. When you're single, you can go play with your friend most of the time. But when you getting married, you need to take care of your wife, and you should have a well-paid job to decorate to decorate your married life. And if some married couple children, they will have to take care their children, take their children to school and take care their children. So people need a lot of money when they get married. Live alone takes from you so much things. There are some disadvantages. Firstly, people are living alone. They are single. There is no one to share with them, no one to talk in their house, and no one confine when they feel sad. Uh, no one, no one have, no one share when they have fun moment. Living alone is a nightmare. That you need. Beside that, you need to take your birthday alone. It's easy the bad thing when people live alone. There are some disadvantages is studying and having a part-time job at the same time. Firstly, you need to manage your time, but in a difficult way. You cannot have a good sleep, cannot focus on your study at your your part-time job, and in the same way, your part-time job you can meet a bad boss and your money will be bad pay. So that the disadvantages thing what people do the part-time job and study at the same time. Eating out gives you something bad, and there are some disadvantages when people eat out. Firstly, you spend more money when you eating out. You need to spend more money for some restaurant than eating home. Secondly, eating out is not more satisfied than at home. Some place return. So there are two disadvantages when eating out.
Hầu.
Important part of life, or with some people, is a compulsory part
Tại sao mỏi
to
vậy?
continue their own generation.
Cái gì vậy?
Getting married brings some drawbacks. First, equality is very important in each family. If one of them do less job and the spouse starts to compare, there will be a war. The love will be broken up. Furthermore, finance is important too. Every couple should have a decision with each other about their finance and what would they do to help each other in finance problem. Because if just one of them depend on the other spouse finance, without you, the marriage will broken immediately.
Ủa vẹn các bạn.
Everyone thinks living alone is very easy and independent, but it's just true if they have lived alone for a long time. At the start, there are a lot of things happen to the person who lives alone? First, confusion is the first thing they need to face. They don't know what should they do, what thing they need to make plan, and surely they don't know how to control the time for each work. It makes them feel stressed and a lot and maybe lose their sleep. Secondly,
Sleep hả?
is the safety for themselves.
Safety for
Just a wrong
themselves.
decision on a careless moment, they can lose all their property. Criminals are everywhere and they catch the chance very well. I know that not everyone has enough finance to study, and that makes them have a part-time job during studying. Compulsory.
Compulsory.
It brings many negative effects. First,
Negative effect.
the most
Spec.
important is
Spec.
health. In they are busy studying, and when they
When
go
they
home,
go
they don't have
home
enough time for rest.
for
Or
rest.
if that they don't need to work, their homework waiting for them.
Cậu em làm test
They
lên lớp
won't
đó hả?
have enough free time to restore their health. Secondly,
À,
they also don't have much time at home. It will be a good opportunity for 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 the criminals.
fine.
Some people are busy too much. That makes them don't want to cook by themselves. So they try eating out, and this fact is very popular in this world now. But they don't know eating out has lots of disadvantages. First, how can the customer sure that the quality of food is good and safe? Some people choose to eat cheap cheap food. It increases the chance of getting poison, hurt their health a lot. Moreover, it is about the money you pay for the meal. It depends on how famous your restaurant you choose. It so weighs because the quality of food may be just same or the small restaurant, but the price is increased by the fame.
By the fame. By the fame.
It can limit personal freedom. When two people marry, they often make com- compromises about their lifestyle. One disadvantage of getting married is that it can limit
Không sao cô nha. Cô
personal
phải đúng
freedom.
nha.
When two people marry, they often make
Đúng.
compromises about their lifestyle, your activities, and even career choice. This can mean less time for hobbies or friends. As married couples usually spend more time together. Some people might feel that their independence is reduced because they have to consider their partner's needs and preference in their daily decisions. With time, this trend can lead to feelings of being trapped. One disadvantage of living alone is that it can feel very lonely. When a person lives by themselves, they do not have anyone to talk to or share their daily experience with. This can lead to feelings of isolation, especially during difficult times when support from others is important. Without friends or family around, it can be harder to feel happy and connected. Many people who live alone may find themselves missing the companionship that comes from living with others, which can make daily life feel less enjoyable. That it can be very tiring balancing classes for homework and work.
hours can lead to long days with little time for resting. This can make students feel stressed, yet affecting their ability to focus on their studies. When they are too
Ability nha,
tired,
chứ không
it
phải
becomes harder to learn
opportunity.
and
Ability chứ không phải opportunity. Opportunity là
perform
gì?
well in both school and work. Students may struggle to keep up with their studies and their grades might suffer. Eating out it can be more expensive than cooking at home. When people go to restaurants, they often pay for food, drinks, and sometimes tips for the staff. It can quickly add up and cost a lot more than preparing meals at home. Eating out regularly can strain the budget and make it harder to save money.
Save money. Save là gì? Save money là tiết kiệm tiền.
One is losing personal freedom, as both partners need to make decisions together and compromise on
Com-
things. Another issue is money stress.
co- cái này là chữ không phải chữ comprise không? Là chữ promise á. Make decision together and can promise on things.
Science, couple sharing costs like rent bills and raising kids, which can be hard if they don't agree to spend.
Chứ không là we to spend.
One downside is the loneliness that can come from not having someone around to share moments,
Which
which can feel
can be
isolating over time. Another is managing own responsibilities alone, from paying bills to cooking and design and cleaning, which can become
cleaning.
tiring and overwhelming without the support.
Without nha, without the support. Mình đọc là without, hai chữ này dính lại với nhau nha. Without the support.
Part-time job can be challenging. One drawback is time management, balance, planning, classes,
Balancing.
assignment,
Đây phải là planning nha. Balancing. Balance á, nó sẽ có chữ C ở cuối á. Khi mà em in ra là balancing classes. Assignment là cân bằng công việc trên lớp và chỗ làm. Gì?
and work hours can be
Hours.
stressful living
Trên chữ hours nha, giờ đó. On work hours. Mà sẽ dùng work hours
little
nha.
time for relaxation or socializing. Another downside is the
Đây phải là socializing nha. Socializing là gì? Socializing, time for relaxation or socializing. Another downside is the adding
added
mental
mental
and physical
and physically fat you as handling both responsibility
fatigue.
can lead to burnout, making it harder
Harder
to focus on study and
studies and affecting overall.
affecting overall well-being.
One significant disadvantage of getting married is the time for yourself. Marriage is a crucial relationship which couples have to spend time for each other, so one of them cannot have more time for themselves. For example, when being alone, people can have time for their hobbies, friends, or other interests. But getting marriage requires time and effort to maintain the relationship. For example, every couple will have few meetings for friends because they have to spend time together to build and understand their love. One important drawback of living alone is cost daily bills. When living alone, people have to pay all the rent, bills, and living personal expenses by themselves, which is very expensive. They are living with a roommate. Sometimes they must fix something if they are broken, and it is very inconvenient for them to do all along. For instance, each month cost is able high and they do not have any partners to share a half with. One vital downside of studying and having a part-time job at the same time is stressful and pressure for mental. Students cannot have more time to balance their work and study. Additionally, the amount of
Thì
tests and
amount
assignments
nha,
can affect their health. For example,
cái này là nguyên năm đầu anh ú em ú ì là đọc là không phải là the amount of time and assignment can affect their health.
they do not have time to relax and sleep enough, which can lead to burnout and stress.
Yeah.
One significant disadvantage of eating out is atmosphere. Most of restaurants, which are very popular, can be crowded and noisy. When taking far away to go, people are able to wait for a long time to have a seat. Furthermore, people may feel less interested to enjoy meal because of the crowd. Although the food is
No.
delicious, people can annoyed by the noisy atmosphere, which affects their mood. While eating is more convenient than at home, it may not make people enjoy peacefully.
Wow, cái cuối mới được. Hai ba chín ba mươi.
Getting married has some downside. First, it can be expensive with costs for the wedding and set bills, which may cause stress. Second, marriage may restrict personal freedom and independence, and individuals often need to consider their partners. Marriage may restrict personal freedom and independence, and individuals often need to
Em gọi là individual nha. Individual often needs consider their partner needs and preferences gì đó.
consider their partners
Consider nha.
and
Hoặc là
prefer,
consider
which can lead to conflicts over personal goals and aspirations.
aspiration.
Living alone can offer independence but also come with disadvantage. First, lack of
Disadvantages đi sai luôn á.
companionship can lead to feeling of loneliness and isolation, which may negative impact mental health. Second, the final border can be significant mental or health work expenses alone. From rent to activity can be jangled and may strain on budget,
Manage rent
especially during
activity.
unforeseen studying and having a part-time job at the same time for manager or responsibility can lead to significant stress and burnout as student often struggle to find enough time for coursework and personal well-being. Second, juggling their com- commitment may limit social adjustment and it
Đây là interaction nha. Social interactions là cái gì trời? Nói làm sao cho nó sang trời? Giao tiếp xã hội nha. Chắc vậy.
curricular opportunity potentially hiring person develop and the college period. Eating out provided convenience and variety, but it also has its disadvantages. But it can be significantly more expensive than cook at home.
Significant.
Little budget cost trend over time, especially it done frequently. Second,
Restaurants will often contain either deep and unhealthy ingredients like salt, sodium, sugar, and unhealthy fats, which can actually affect health if consumed regularly.
I don't understand anything. Just going to here. Ở đâu cho mở những tabs nào.
Getting married
Nó sẽ im
has some drawbacks in life. First, people won't have freedom and private life. Because of getting married, couples need to live
Không phải driver life nha. Driver life là gì? Cuộc sống tài xế hả? Private. Private life là cuộc sống riêng tư gì
together.
đó.
Each person will not have personal space and they cannot decide something themselves. They need to consult their partner's opinion. They also need to care for their partner's feeling and have no more time for themselves. Secondly, they can be under financial pressure because they have to
Financial pressures là áp lực kinh tế rồi trời. Hết tiền á. Financial pressures gì đó.
work hard for their family. They need more money to pay family's needs, to maintain family's life, and need more money to keep family's happiness. Living alone is popular nowadays and it has many drawbacks. Firstly, people will need lonely time. It is just boring if they just be alone.
Just be
People
alone.
will not have anyone to talk, listen their story, be taken care of by someone. It's so difficult to find someone to understand and encourage them when they feel upset. Secondly, it will not safe if people live alone, especially with girls. It will be difficult for girls about heavy things. Person live alone will attract thief, perverted person or bad person because they think coping with a girl or the person who live alone will be easier. One of the drawbacks of having a part-time job while students are studying is they will be under the high pressure. They must spend all the time for study and work at the same time, and really difficult to have free time. Students will be overwhelmed and overstressed easily if they do not have suitable time management. Moreover, they will be distracted from studying easily. Students can be attracted by work for more money and they will be spend more time for working than studying. It is really bad and harmful for their study and they can absent from school for work. Eating out has many disadvantages. Firstly, it is not healthy. Because of eating outside, people do not know origin of food. Is it safe or how restaurant history cook it? Cook dishes. People will eat unclean and unhealthy food easily.
And healthy food easy.
Secondly, eating out is more expensive than eating at home. People have to pay more money for service, cooking space at restaurant or other costs.
Article ha. Đúng vậy. À, 30.
One significant disadvantage of the internet is the potential for privacy breaches
Privacy.
and data theft. With the increasing amount of personal
Này là privacy nha, privacy breaches and data thief.
information stored online, including financial and medical records.
Sao nói là financial vậy? Này là financial mà. Including financial and medical record, social media activities and browsing history.
Social media activity and browsing histories. There are growing risks of cyber attacks and data breaches. Hackers and other malicious actors can gain access to sensitive information, causing financial harm, identity theft, and other negative impacts. In addition, online companies and platforms can collect and sell user data, leading to concerns around surveillance and the erosion of privacy. While their misuse, individuals can take to protect their online privacy, such as using strong password and enabling two-factor authentication. The increasing sophistication of cyber threats highlights the need for continued vigilance and strong cybersecurity measures. Getting married. Getting married has some disadvantages. First, it can lead to a loss of freedom. After getting married, people have to take care of their families, including their spouse, children, and parents from both sides. And a result, personal time becomes limited and socializing with friends might also be restricted. Moreover,
Restricted.
after marriage, conflicts and arguments may arise due to difference in opinions and lifestyle. In some cases, it can lead to domestic violence, resulting in tragic outcomes such as suicide or even murder. Others may choose to divorce and look for a new partner. Living alone. Living alone has some disadvantages. First, it can lead to feeling of loneliness and a lack of support. People who live alone have to handle everything by themselves, from household chores to life challenges, without any assistance. They may feel particularly lonely. Any assistance. They may feel particularly lonely. Without any assistance. They may feel particularly lonely. Without any assistance.
Cái này là assistant chứ không phải assistant nha. Assistant là gì? Assistant without any assistant. They may feel particularly lonely when facing major problems that need help. But there is no one beside to listen.
They may feel particularly lonely when facing major problems that need help. Someone to talk to, but there's no one beside to listen. Additionally, the cost of living alone is high. A person living alone has to pay all expenses, such as rent, utilities, and food without the share of anyone else. This can lead to financial pressure. Studying and having a part-time job at the same time. Studying and having a part-time job at the same time have some disadvantages. First, students may don't have enough time for pool activities, leading to fatigue and stress. This can make it difficult for students to concentrate on both studying and working, which negatively affects their academic performance. Moreover, studying and having a part-time job at the same time, especially in jobs relating to their fields of study, limits the opportunities for students to develop new skills or take part in self-improvement courses relating to their major. This hinders them from expanding their knowledge and skill outside their area of expertise, making it harder to find a job in their field in the future. Eating out. Eating out has some disadvantages. First, the quality of the food may not be guaranteed. Customers can know whether the ingredients are safe or if the reputation is
Cái này là ingredient chứ phải ingredient nha. Ingredients, service fees and the cost of ingredients, which drives up the price of their dishes.
Hygienist, which led to health risks. For instance, there have been reports online of some restaurants serving poor quality food, causing customers to suffer from stomach issues or even finding insects in their dishes. Furthermore, the price of meals when eating out are often higher than cooking at home. Restaurants have to cover expenses such as rent, service fees, and the cost of ingredients, which the rise of the price of their dishes.
Ingredients nha, và ingredient.
Consequently, the money you spend on dining out tends to be higher.
Getting the marine ransom is a savage. Firstly, it needs humans have a financial security such as the cover, because when coming to the marine, human tends to have the children, which leads to having more financial needs. Moreover, title cannot
Financial.
must have a cohabitation, such as the humans have chose the wrong partner, and it will to appear the conflicts and have a miscommunication that's leading to divorce. Living alone brings some demerities. To begin with, it has a financial difficulty. Humans must know how to save money, such as spending money wills for the necessary things, meal and stay hours in the life. Furthermore, humans will have boring life. Uh, in the humans will feel the power and being alone, because writers have four words. Study and having a part-time job at the same time. Study and have a part-time job at the same time brings some disadvantages. Firstly, it can be time consuming. Students will have a busy schedule and get less time for study. Moreover, it will affect health, because the student must balance between the study and the job, lead to stress and exhaustion. Eating out right some the negative aspect. To begin with, it can improve the healthy. Uh, your healthy because because the eating out often includes high calorie, such as the fatty foods can cause the chronic disease. Moreover, the human is in an unhygienic restaurant. It will rarely affect to the digestive tract, such as the food poisoning.
Thôi em xin lại.
Get married brings some disadvantages. For this, people may lose some personal freedom. After getting married, they must make decisions together. For instance, if one spouse enjoys traveling while the other prefers staying at home, the couple must find a middle ground, which may lead to one person feeling dissatisfied. Moreover, marriage can reduce the ability to pursue interests and hobbies. Secondly, the financial stress. Get married brings some disadvantages. For this, people may
Bring
lose
some
some personal
disadvantages.
freedom. After getting married, they must make decisions together. For instance, if one spouse enjoys traveling while the other prefers staying at home, the couple must find a middle ground, which may lead to one person feeling dissatisfied. Moreover, marriage can reduce the ability to pursue interests and hobbies. Secondly, the financial stress can come with marriage. When you get married, you will share uh, expenses like rent, bills, and grocery, which can lead to arguments if one person likes to save money and the other likes to spend. The challenges can make marriage life more difficult if they don't manage well. Living alone brings some drawbacks. When you live alone, you don't have anyone to take and spend time with regularly may feel isolated.
Regularly.
Human beings are social by nature, and living solitude can lead to
Chữ kia đọc là regularly chứ phải regularly gì đó. Regularly.
boredom, which may affect mental health. For example,
That's
when
my
people come
mental
home
health.
after a long day at work, they may find it difficult coping with silence. This lack of companionship that can lead to feelings of unhappiness or find it difficult coping with silence. This lack of companionship that can lead to feelings of unhappiness or depression. Another disadvantage of living alone is the financial burden. When people live alone, they have to pay for everything by themselves. For instance, in big city where rent is very expensive, it can be hard for persons living alone to afford all their monthly expenses. One significant disadvantage of a part-time job for students is negative impact on their health and study. If students spend a lot of time going to work, they will not have enough time for completing their tasks and taking care of themselves. After that, learners will not have time to rest, so they will tired and exhausted, and their study will be affected. For
Affected.
example, my classmate has a part-time job with a high salary, so she always focuses on her work and misses many classes. It makes her get low score and cannot pass the subject. Moreover, with both school and work, students do not often get enough sleep and relaxation. It can lead to sleep deprivation and exhaustion. Their health can be easily sick, increasing stress, headaches, and depression. A drawback of eating out is that it can be expensive and unhealthy compared to cooking at home. One problem is that it's more prices than home cooked meals. The reason is customers not only pay the cost of food but also pay another expenses such as rent, labor, and services fees. Therefore, when people can cook at home, they can save money and make sure to control their budget. Additionally, restaurant meals often have more fat, sodium, and unhealthy ingredients, which can lead to increasing weight, poor nutrition, and increasing risk of heart disease. Cooking at home can help them protect their health and ensure the quality of their dishes.
Rồi, bye mọi người. Bye bye mọi người nha.